So what if I told you that one of the most powerful data tools in the world, used everywhere from finance to pharmaceuticals, actually got its start analyzing crop yields? It's true. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on SAS, a total giant in data analysis. Whether you're brand new to this or just need a quick refresher, let's break down what makes it tick.
Okay, first things first. What does SAS even stand for? Originally, it was the Statistical Analysis System. But honestly, it's been such a powerhouse for so long that now the name is the brand. It's kind of like Xerox or Kleenex. Think of it less as just one program and more like a whole ecosystem for taming and making sense of data.
And to really get a handle on that ecosystem, you've got to know its origin story. And it's surprisingly down to earth. We're not talking about a Silicon Valley garage here. It started somewhere much, much more grounded.
Believe it or not, SAS was born back in the 1970s at North Carolina State University. And its very first job? Analyzing agricultural data. Yeah, that's right. Its roots are literally in helping scientists figure out things like crop yields. It's wild to think that from those humble beginnings, it's grown into a cornerstone for some of the biggest industries on the planet.
So, what's the secret? How has SAS stayed so relevant for so long? Well, the secret sauce is really in how it lets you talk to data. And that brings us to this idea of programming generations.
This slide pretty much says it all. You know, with a third-generation language like Java or C++, if you wanted to do some complex statistical analysis, you'd have to write out all the complicated math formulas yourself. It's like building a car, but first you have to build the engine from scratch. But with SAS, a fourth-generation language, the engine is already built. You just use a simple, powerful command like proc means, and SAS does all that heavy lifting for you. You're not building the car, you're just getting the keys and telling it where to go.
All right, so we know the why behind SAS's powerful language. Now let's take a look at the where, the actual workspace where all this magic happens. So the SAS environment is organized into these 5 key windows. Now, they're all important, but if you're just starting out, you really only need to worry about 2, the editor and the log. The editor is pretty straightforward. It's your blank canvas where you write your code. But the log is your best friend. It's like your program's diary. It tells you exactly what SAS did, it flags any errors, and it confirms when things went right. Honestly, it's the very first place you should look anytime something doesn't work the way you expect.
Now listen up, because this right here is probably the most important concept in all of SAS. I mean it. No matter how complicated a program gets, from a simple average to a massive predictive model, it all, and I mean all, boils down to a simple 2-part rhythm.
Just think of it like cooking. The data step, that's all your prep work. That's you chopping the vegetables, measuring the flour, getting all your ingredients ready. You're reading in your data, cleaning it, creating new variables. You get the idea. Then comes the proc step. Proc is just short for procedure. This is where you actually follow the recipe. You take that perfectly prepped data set and tell SAS what to do with it. You know, make a summary, create a chart, run an analysis. Literally everything in SAS is just some combination of these 2 steps. Prep your ingredients, then cook the meal.
And when you put that simple 2-step logic together, what you get is this incredibly clear and powerful workflow. It gives you a structured path to turn raw, messy information into clean, valuable insights.
And this slide lays it out perfectly. You start with your raw data, whatever it is. You use a data step to clean and prepare it into a nice, structured SAS dataset. Then you use a proc step to analyze that clean data. And boom, out comes your final report, or a table, or a graph. That's the insight you are looking for. This is the fundamental journey of data in the SAS universe.
So there you have it. From analyzing fields of crops to powering huge global industries, SAS's real strength is in its simple, structured approach. We've gone from its humble origins to its powerful language to the workspace and that all-important 2-step workflow. You've got the fundamentals now. The only question left is, what problem are you going to solve with data?